Spousal sponsorship falls under the family class category. The spousal sponsorship could be spousal, common law sponsorship, or conjugal. With either of these applications, it's very important to understand if we're going to file the application inside Canada or outside of Canada. The process, whether it's inside or outside, is relatively the same. It's a two-step process. The first step is to ensure that the sponsor demonstrates to the immigration officer that this is a real, genuine relationship. And how we demonstrate this is by providing ample documentation to show your relationship, how you met, where your relationship currently is, and where you're planning to take this relationship. We can provide documentation such as joint bank accounts, how you've spoken to each other since you've met, how you keep in contact, etc. That's the first step. This step takes about 12 months, relatively, give or take. The second step is for the officer to determine the eligibility of the person you're sponsoring based on medical and criminal background checks. This process takes also about 12 months. The whole entire process is about 2 years. Usually inland is a little bit longer processing than if we file the application outside of Canada, which means the country of the person you're sponsoring, their citizenship. Once we file the inland application, let's assume it's inland, the officer, once the application is approved in principle, will give what's called approved in principle letter to the sponsor. The individual you're sponsoring can then apply for an open work permit, meaning your spouse can legally work in Canada now for the remainder of the application. Overseas sponsorship does not have this, even though the officer will give a approved in principle letter. Obviously, because your spouse is outside of Canada, they cannot work in Canada. So as you can see, how we file the application, where we file it, is very important, because for the next 2 years, it really gives the person you're sponsoring their rights and responsibility, whether inside or outside. So please do contact us if you're looking to sponsor your spouse so that we can assess your situation and inform you which way is best for you.